Hello and good morning, everybody out there in YouTube. Yeah. Okay, the moon's not out today. Oh yeah, it is. It's right there. Moon's getting closer to the sun. I would show it, but I would have to restart the video. So I'm not gonna do that. But what I am going to do is talk about something really, really serious. Something I've been harping on. I've been harping about this on Facebook. I've been harping about it here on YouTube. And I've been warning people and warning people and warning people about roughly five years or so ago. When I first started seeing Bitcoin coming out, and then when I seen that 1988 Economist magazine and looked at it and studied it, basically we're here, the rise of Bitcoin, okay? Now I know you guys are like, yeah, cryptocurrency's the next new thing. Yeah, it's the next new thing for the beast system, people. Excuse me. And I just can't help but to ride past all these things that they're putting up. And it's like, I'm starting to see, why they're putting these things up. And how could it be used for this beast system, as you see. You gotta excuse me real quick. Kind of riding. I gotta turn my camera brightness up real quick because I can't really see anything. Okay. So, as you guys see up there on that pole there, they got these little pads, right? Little pads hanging down. And they got this, satellite looking thing there. Now, what I keep thinking about is these contactless payment things, where you go up to your cashier, what they're about to start having with the Apple Pay, the Google Pay, and all that stuff. Where you just go up there and you tap your phone, you scan your phone. Well, this is getting everybody ready for the chip in the hand, or the WO 2020-060606, whatever they're going to be using to turn you into a human computer mining cryptos. I'm thinking that these things that's hanging off these street lights is going to be used for that. Okay, so in other news, and I'll show you one that I'm riding up close on right here. Actually, I'm gonna stand right directly under it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay. And this thing is turned on, by the way. You see that? The green lights are on. And it's like a scanning pad that they use for, the contactless payment system. That's what it looks like. Don't worry, guys. I'll ride back on my way back. I'll flip the camera around and do another chat. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I gotta look in the UK and see. I'm gonna look in the UK and see if they got any of this technology up. I'm gonna probably have to go to the UK and hit that street view and see if they got these little panels hanging. And the reason why I say this is because it was the first elderly woman today to receive that Pfizer or whatever that, Pfizer vaccine. She's the first old lady to receive that vaccine. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes peeled. Not that the news is going to tell us anything, right? They don't tell us nothing. But I'm going to keep my eyes peeled on, stuff dealing with the vax. Okay, because I want to see I want to see how this is all going to end up, right? Because if that lady, well, I mean, the news isn't going to tell us if any terrible side effects happen to the lady, right? Especially in the UK, especially if they're pushing the jab, okay? Can't even call it a vax. Well, I could because I'm not monetized, so I don't care what I call it. I said vaccine, vax, and COVID-19 all on YouTube, and I haven't been banned since. Okay, so I'm not really afraid. I think that, for the most part, all these channels that are monetized can't say the word because, hey, you're monetized. You're making money. They don't want you to make money off the truth. They want you to be a good little puppet. Sit back. Don't say too much of anything. This is why I never monetize my channel. I will never. I don't care if I was, the poorest man on the streets. I would never monetize my channel. You want to know why? Because I'm not going to be the one to sit here and be controlled and have to be in fear about, oh, if I say this, they're going to shut my channel down. No. Yes. Without your channel monetized, you can talk about stuff like flat earth and Bible prophecy, actual real Bible prophecy, just a host of things, right? You could talk about vaccines. You could talk about, what is that smell? Smell like rotten eggs out here for a whole block. You know what they say, when you smell rotten eggs, who knows? Ooh, that smell is horrible. It smells like rotten eggs. I've been hearing, it's probably coming from that kitchen right there. Yeah, more likely it's coming from that kitchen. But anyway, so we have that. Also, they're trying to get people to take $1,500 to turn themselves into HR 6666 Nephilim hybrid to be hooked into the RFID blockchain Bitcoin system. Okay, because this is what's coming. Yeah, they're going to let Bitcoin blow up for now. They're going to let it blow up. They're going to let it go up. Because remember, Economist 1988 says Bitcoin is going to be the thing to destroy the world currencies, okay? It's going to be crypto that's going to destroy the world currencies. It's going to bring it down to nothing, okay? And it's not going to be worth nothing. That's why everybody right now is switching over to crypto as they're doing infrastructure on the streets, right? Because it's all about building up the infrastructure for the coming beast system, right? Especially when they want to get ready to roll them tanks down the street. And I wouldn't be surprised. I keep having this thing just playing over and over and over in my mind about the sun going black and this earth being and the earth being shook. Okay, I don't know why it's just like this recurring thing. It's like this thought. It's just like pretty soon the sun is going to go black and the earth is going to shake. I don't know. It's just this feeling I'm getting. Because I'm thinking we could be in our last 3.5 years on this earth. Okay? We could very well be on our in the last 3.5 years, according to what's being fulfilled in the world. And if you guys actually study Bible prophecy, and you look at all the prophecies that was fulfilled back then, you'll see it's about a good, probably 15 prophecies left. Okay, but they're already here. They just haven't been done yet. Okay, so we have, the mark of the beast, the Antichrist prophecy, We have this war, Gog and Magog, Ezekiel 37 and 38. Those two prophecies. Let's see what else. We got the some of the end times prophecies about, out the book of Esdras. That's going to happen when you guys start seeing blood dripping from wood, and all this stuff, some stuff you never seen before. When things go totally out of whack, right? Everything goes totally out of whack. Then you'll know. Okay, right now no one's worried about too much of anything because they don't see the ground splitting open. They don't see fire raining out from heaven. They don't see, in my area, we don't see any natural disasters or anything. The only thing we really saw was that big fire, and that was way up north, like toward Oregon. Okay, that was all in Napa Valley, all where the wineries were. So, again, I'm just bringing this to you guys' attention that there indeed, and I said this on Facebook, I said this before they even mentioned it in the news, and you guys, you're going over to my Facebook, you're going over to my Facebook, it's going to be the same picture I got for my YouTube, just so you guys could see that I'm not lying, okay? It was around last month, or it was basically, let's say, it was like 3 weeks, in a 3-week span, that I was, like last month, that I was calling out the 15th as the day they're gonna, release the beast, shall we say. Also, around that time, they was talking about, releasing the Kraken. The Kraken. Okay, everybody thinks that this Kraken that they're talking about, is this DOD server thing. No. When you guys look up Kraken, and I did this already, I looked up Kraken, and it took me to a cryptocurrency website, and it's called Kraken. Okay, and I kept thinking, release the Kraken, and then Bitcoin, rose, and then after that it fell because the central banks, right around the time when Donald Trump said, release the Kraken after I'm pretty sure it was November the 11th. He said, release the Kraken, right? And guys, after that day, Bitcoin rose, the banks start buying, and then it dropped significantly, okay? So we already know that the crypto market is being bombarded by the banks now, so it's only a matter of time before they create their own crypto. But, the book of Enoch says, woe unto them that acquire silver and gold in judgment, for they shall suddenly perish. We know crypto is a part of a gold or whatever. So people think this is going to be an easy road, right? When I read my Bible, it says we're to suffer like he suffered, as they're down here installing more of these panels on another busy street. They're going to hit up this pole, they're going to hit up that pole, they're going to hit up that pole, and guess what? It's right by, okay? And they got a little satellite on that too. Okay, so this is why I do my morning rides, because they're ever constantly, we're gonna probably ride down this way, point the camera at these guys, take a little detour just to show you guys what they're over here putting up. Okay, here you have it. Okay, hope you guys can see this, because this guy's gonna be up here. Don't worry, I'm gonna ride back down this street. So he takes the street light out, puts a new one in. Okay, we'll come back. come back and see if they put anything up. As you got all these people celebrating Nimrod's birthday, this pagan holiday. It's sad. Truly sad. Just like everybody celebrated Thanksgiving, they celebrate the days that the Most High said he despises. He said, I despise your feast days. Yet everybody still thinks that these so-called satanic holidays are a part of the Most High's feast days, and it's not. Okay, nowhere in the Bible do I see anything saying celebrate Christmas to remember Christ. Okay, nowhere do I see that. But in Jeremiah 10, I see that you're not supposed to put up a Christmas tree nor celebrate that day. But of course, modern day Christians, they celebrate that day anyway, because their preacher and their pastor hasn't told them about Jeremiah 10. But then they'll say, oh, that didn't mean that. No. Just like how the preachers and the pastors are robbing their congregations in tithes and offerings. I keep harping about that too. How these churches is not telling the truth. They ain't saving nobody because they're not even keeping the commandments. And this is why I tell everybody. See, I got a lot of people I call my brother and my sister that are not of my own ethnicity. Why do I do that? Well, because this is in the Bible. It says, who are my brother? Who are my sisters? Only those that do the will of the Father that is in heaven, okay? Those are my brothers and sisters, okay? All you people that's keeping them laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, those are the people I call my family. Everybody else is going to be like, you know, a dunghill on the earth, right? Everybody else is going to be like a dunghill. And it's sad because I include my own family in this too. They're going to be like a dunghill. Only person that I was able to get to was my mother. Brother don't listen to me. Dad, he barely calls. Cousins, nah, they don't listen. No one cares. Auntie, nah. Uncle, he don't want to hear it. Basically, the only person that I was able really to get through to was my mom. And I'm glad I got through to her. She don't wear jeans anymore. She wraps her hair, or her head, shall I say. And she wears dresses. You know, she's keeping the laws. We don't eat pork. We don't eat shrimp. We don't eat crab. You know, we try our best to keep the feast days on the account of, you know, what the Bible says. But, you know, somewhere in the Bible I read that we ain't gonna be able to tell when the feast days are because the lunar, the celestial bodies are all messed up. Okay, the time frame. You know, they did so much back then to where they threw us off. But when the feast days are, this is why I'm trying to read the book of Enoch so I can look at the moon patterns and sun patterns and stuff. Right? Because that's how we're going to find out. But at the end of the day, I'm going to come back and do another video in the next 2 hours. Go in here and talk to my cousin. And yeah, the same old, same old. Shalom.